Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So it is time for me to do another installment in my year-end favorites video. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite products in skincare, hair care, and body care. So basically all of beauty that's not makeup. If you'd like to see my video all about my favorite makeup products from 2019, I will link that video up above and also in the description box down below so you can check that out as well. In this video, I really wanted to highlight, in a couple cases more than one product, but typically one product from each category and really share with you what I've been loving throughout the year. And these may be products that I discovered in 2019, these may be products I've been using for years, but whatever product I really have been loving in 2019 is what I want to share with you. And I don't think I have every single category covered because hair care, skincare, and body care encompasses a lot of products, but I really think I've hit on what are my favorite products, what are the products that I really can't live without, and that's what I'm sharing with you. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump right in. So I'm actually going to start off with hair care because I only have a couple of hair care products, but I wanted to go ahead and share this with you. The first is a shampoo, and this is a bit of a pricier shampoo, but I really have come to love it. And I have to thank Caroline from Cosmetics by Caroline for doing a review of this shampoo and convincing me to try it out. And this is the Goop Detox Himalayan Salt Scrub Shampoo. And this is kind of a unique shampoo. I've talked about it a bit on my channel, but it comes in this tub and it's actually like a scrub that you use in your hair. And as you can see, I've made quite a dent in this. But what's unique about it is it has salt in it and you really use it to exfoliate your scalp. And it does a great job of really deep cleaning your hair. It really gets your hair clean. I find that it lathers up really well. It just is really good. I have oily hair, and so I need a very heavy duty shampoo, not only to get the oil out of my hair, I also, to extend the period in between washes, use a lot of dry shampoo. So I need a shampoo that will also get all that dry shampoo and product out of my hair. And this really does it. I don't need much of it. A little bit goes a long way, but I have been totally in love with this shampoo. Caroline is great. It really does wonders for your hair, and I have been fully in love with this since I first tried it out. And obviously I'm still using it up, but once I do run out, it would be a product that I would purchase again. As I mentioned, I use a lot of dry shampoo. I have a video where I talk about all the different dry shampoos I've tried out. I will link that video up above so you can check it out. But the dry shampoo that really I've settled on as my favorite dry shampoo is this one by Me. This is Modern Minerals brand, and this is their Pink Lotus and Blush Quartz dry shampoo. And there's a number of different reasons why I like this. One, it's not actually a brunette shampoo, but it doesn't white cast my hair. It is kind of more of a gray color. It's not purely white, so it doesn't actually white cast my hair. Second, it does a really great job of absorbing oil, which is what I want in a dry shampoo. Also, it does add a smidge of volume. It's not super volumizing, but it does help my hair not to stick to my head when it's oily. And also, I really like the way you dispense it. The way that it has a small little dispenser, it really allows you to target the dry shampoo into the areas where you need it and not have it get all over your counter, which is a huge plus to me because some dry shampoos can be really messy to use, especially when they're in this powder form. But I really have been loving this. I've used quite a bit of this up. I mean, you can't see because the bottle's dark, but I can tell from how light it is. I've used a lot of it, but I really am loving it. Me in general has really awesome hair products, and this dry shampoo has been no exception to that. So that actually wraps up my hair products. I really am quite minimal in my hair. I do use a conditioner, but none of the conditioners I've used have really stood out to me as being my holy grail conditioner, so I didn't mention any in this video for that reason. But let's go ahead and move on to body care. I'll do skincare last because that's my largest category. With body care, one of the products that immediately jumps to mind is this one from Ursa Major. This is their Hop and Fresh deodorant. You guys have heard me speak about this so many times, but This is a deodorant that really does work for me. I have tried out so many different deodorants. The one from Kani Naturals does work well. That is probably my like second choice of deodorant, but this really is my favorite. Does a great job at controlling odor. Once I put it on in the morning, I don't need to reapply it throughout the day, which is really what you want. I am someone that sweats quite a bit, and as much as I hate to admit this, I can get a bit smelly. So I really heavily rely on this deodorant, and especially after coming through a summer of having used this deodorant, I can really attest to how well it works. I know that deodorant is something very personal, and it really depends on your own body chemistry and how much you sweat and all of that, but this deodorant really is one that I would recommend, especially if you're struggling to find a non-toxic deodorant that works for you. My husband uses this as well. We obviously have very different body chemistries just because we're two different people, and he finds it to be very effective, and I can attest to that because he does not smell when he uses it. But this one is one of the best. I know the price isn't super cheap, but each little container, this lasts me for quite a while, and you know, deodorant, I'm willing to spend the money on it if I have to, because it is important to me that my deodorant works, and this one definitely does. Ursa Major has a couple different scents, including a scent-free version. And then the final body care product that I would like to mention is this one from Naturals. So this is the Kukui Cocoa Body Butter, and this is the body lotion that I use. This one here is a Tahitian vanilla scent. And I want to mention the Naturals body lotions. I've tried out both of them. This is like their body butter, which is a thicker one. There's a body lotion, which is a little bit thinner, a little bit lighter, and I really like both of them. There are a couple reasons why I really like these. First of all, this tube is huge. This is 8 fluid ounces, so you get a lot of product. Also, it is one of the more affordable body lotions in the non-toxic beauty space, and it's also cruelty-free and vegan as well, which is super cool. And you can pick it up at a lot of retailers. For instance, I bought this bottle at Whole Foods, which is really awesome. And body lotions are one of those products that you can use a lot of very quickly because, you know, you've got your whole body, and if you're trying to cover it in body lotion, you need quite a bit to cover everything. So for that reason, I really like the price versus effectiveness of this lotion. Also, it absorbs in really easily, which is one of my biggest gripes with body lotions. Some non-toxic body lotions you have to kind of rub in, and they can be a little bit difficult to actually get absorbed in, but this one absorbs into your skin with no problem. So if you are in the market for a body lotion, the Naturals body lotion and body butter lines would be what I would recommend. Like I said, they're affordable. You can also pick them up at your local Whole Foods, which is great. But this has been a standout product for me for quite some time. We're now going to move on to skincare. And I'm going to start off kind of in the order of how I do things. Well, I guess before I jump fully into skincare, I'll mention this one other product. It's kind of a cross between skincare and body care, and this is the Lip Whip by Carrie Grant. So this is Carrie Grant's I guess lip balm, if you'd like to say. I have the peppermint tinted version. I have very little left in here. I'm almost finished. You can see there's a little bit around the edge. Don't worry, I have a new one in the wings ready, waiting to go. But I have tried out a lot of lip balms, and in the winter my lips can get really dry, especially because I live in New England. But this lip balm is the one that I always come back to. Whenever I try out a different one and I use a different one, I always end up being like, oh, I missed this one. The closest one to this one that I've tried is the Bali Balm that I got in the December Petty-Wear box. I really like that one. It is very close to this one. I love this one. It just works. And that's what you want in a lip balm. It's just a product that works. And I don't know what Carrie did when she was formulating this, but it really is a perfect product. I also really like her tinted lip balms as well. So if you want something, I mean, this one has a slight tint, but I have, what is it called? Cora Gold, which is this kind of, it's a cross between like a pink and a red, but it's a beautiful color. So if you want that nourishing formula, but also add some color to your lips, those are a great option. But if you are struggling to find your lip balm, check this out. You will not be disappointed. It is a beautiful product that really works. So we're gonna charge full speed ahead into skincare. And the first product I wanna talk about is a cleanser. I've tried a lot of cleansers, and there's a cleanser that I always circle back to. And this is the Graydon Skincare Super Sensitive Face Foam. And in general, I don't think Graydon Skincare gets enough recognition in the non-toxic beauty space. They make amazing skincare products, and out of all of them, this one is definitely my favorite. It is the standout product for me from that brand. And what I really like about this cleanser is the simplicity of it. I always talk about this, but it is an unscented cleanser. Yes, you heard me right, unscented. It has such a simple ingredient list, but it really does a great job of cleansing your skin without being stripping, without being irritating. If I had to recommend one cleanser out of all the cleansers, I would recommend this one. Also, the price point is really great as well. It is one of the more affordable cleansers on the market in the non-toxic beauty space. And it's perfect for morning, it's perfect for night. Like I said, it's really perfect for any skin type because the ingredients in it are so simple. There are very few cleansers with this simple of ingredient list, and it just works. Like, it really does remove oil, makeup. It just really helps to cleanse my skin. And when I'm using it, I'm not getting too many breakouts. It really just works excellently. If I had to recommend one product from Graydon Skincare, it would be this cleanser. And if I had to recommend one cleanser, it would also be this cleanser. It's just a really good product. And I've been using this for years now, and I still am as in love with it as I was when I first discovered it, which says a lot about this product. I like to mist my skin, especially in the morning, with some sort of tonic. I forgot to bring it in here with me when I'm filming, but I'm going to put a picture up of it. I love my rose quartz face roller. My husband got that for me for Christmas, I think about 2 years ago now, and I am still using it. The one I have is from Herbivore, but I love that as part of my ritual of my skincare in the morning. It is one of my favorite products. Like I said, I use it every single day, and I don't know, I'm not into crystals. I don't know if the rose quartz does anything incredible for my skin, but honestly, it just feels good. And sometimes self-care is really just doing processes and steps that just feel good. And for me, using a face roller is definitely one of those things. So that is a product that I absolutely love. But before I go ahead and use my face roller, I like to use a face mist. And the one I really have fallen in love with is from Carrie Grant. I've had a love affair with Carrie Grant skincare this year. Probably helped that I met her in person at Villain this year, which was amazing. I got to meet Carrie Grant, and I also got to meet Sarah Villanfranco from Osmia Organics. Those were like two of the most amazing things that happened to me in terms of like, naturally beautiful girl kind of things. Like, that was incredible. So anyway, it was just really inspiring and really awesome to meet both of them. But I totally have fallen in love with the Carrie Grant Hydrating Tonic. I have the lavender scent. There's also a rose scent. But part of why I really like this, I like this for the same reason that I really love the Graydon Skincare Super Sensitive Face Foam, is that the ingredients are really simple. It really is just aloe vera, it's glycerin, it's a little bit of lavender essential oil, and like, that's it. There's not a whole bunch of ingredients in there. There aren't a whole bunch of essential oils to irritate my skin. It really is a beautiful, simple product that does an awesome job of just adding some hydration to your skin without adding in too many ingredients or just being overly complex. It's a simple product that works really well. This is a big bottle of it. It's 100 milliliters. I've been working my way through it, but I am fully in love with this. I have to say one thing about eye creams, which is that I often can't tell a difference when I'm using them versus when I'm not using them. But in 2019, I found one eye cream that has changed that. And that is the Indie Lee Eye Waken Eye Serum. This product I got because of Reagan. Reagan talked about this eye cream and said the same thing that I'm saying, which is that it actually works. Like, she can notice a difference when she uses it. So when I heard her say that, I was like, I've got to try it. I trust Reagan. If she sees a difference, I got to try this out. So I got it, and I do notice a difference. It definitely helps with my dark circles not looking as dark, and maybe even more importantly, but it helps to plump the fine lines under my eyes, because let's be honest, I'm now closer to 30 than I am to 25, and aging is a natural process, and I'm getting fine lines whether I like it or not. but this really does help the fine line under my eyes be not as deep, not as noticeable. It helps to kind of plump that skin so those fine lines aren't as noticeable. I love this product so much that I gifted it to my mom for her birthday, and I said, look mom, I've tried a lot of eye creams. This is the only one that I've noticed a difference with. I want you to try it. So I gave it to her in July. Her birthday's in July. And I checked in with her over Christmas and she agrees. She can tell a difference when using this eye serum. Which now, it's not just me. It's not just my recommendation. It's not just my mom's recommendation. It's also Reagan's recommendation. Like, this is a really good product. So if you are struggling to find an eye cream, this one really has revolutionized what I've thought about eye creams. And the price is a little bit steep, but honestly, it lasts a long time. Like, mine's starting to run low, but it really is worth it. After seeing how effective this one is, I'm curious to try out more of her products. So hopefully that'll be something I will get around to in 2020. Everyone needs an exfoliator. At some point, you're going to have dry, flaky skin. And for me, that often happens in the fall and winter because, you know, the weather starts getting cooler, the heater's running, my skin gets dry. And I've tried a lot of different exfoliators, but I've fallen in love with one that surprised me quite a bit. And this is one that was made especially in collaboration with Petit Four, and this is the French girl, I never know how to say this, but the Light de Rose. This is a vitamin C polishing wash. And what I like about this is it is a face wash and a face scrub all in one. It's a powder, you add a little bit of water to activate it, and then you scrub your face and simultaneously wash your face. And I really have come to love this product. It's perfect for when I wake up in the morning and I'm, you know, in a rush getting ready, and I look at my skin and I'm like, ooh, I've got some dry patches. In place of using my usual face cleanser, which is often the great skincare one, I can substitute in this product and not only clean my face, but also exfoliate as well. And what I like about it too is that you can really tune the level of exfoliation by varying the amount of water you mix with this. If you add more water, it's going to be less exfoliating. If you add less water, it's going to be more exfoliating. So you can really tune it to your skin's needs. And it's not too abrasive, it's not too gritty. It really is a great product. So it's kind of a funny one. It was not one that I expected to fall in love with, but I wanted to shout it out as a physical exfoliator that I really have become a fan of. We're going to talk about some serums. So I'm going to first start off with two that are not oil-based serums. The first one I am going to talk about, I don't actually have with me because I finished up. I'm going to put a picture up here, but this is the Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum. If you have acneic skin at all, do me a favor, run out and try this. It has salicylic acid in it. It has a listed amount of salicylic acid in it, which means it has a sufficient enough of that active ingredient to actually help treat your acne. And it really has done wonders for my skin. If you try it, you have to give your skin time to adjust to it, not only in terms of breakouts, but also dry patches. If you have drier skin and you switch to using a salicylic acid product, it can dry your skin out. Also, as your skin is clearing any kind of acne or clogged pores, you can get more breakouts for a little while, but in the long run, this product has really revolutionized my skin. I'm saying that as I have one giant breakout on my forehead right now. If I have to look at my skin since I started using this product, it really has reduced the amount of acne that I have. I've been trying out the Derma E. They have a salicylic acid kind of gel, and I have to say I prefer the Juice Beauty over that one. I'm using that one right now, which is why I don't have a Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Serum in my collection. But when I finish the one from Derma E, I will definitely be going back to the Juice Beauty one. It is incredible. It's lightweight. You can use it under makeup. You can put it under your other skincare products. It really just plays well and has done wonders for my skin. I know not everyone has acne prone skin, so I want to mention another serum that's not an oil serum, and this is one that's been newer to me, but I have fallen head over heels in love with it. And this is the Earthwise Beauty Nap in the Meadow Face Serum. Earthwise Beauty reached out to me or I don't know, did I reach out to them or they reached out to me? Somehow we connected. They asked me what products I wanted to try. I gave them a couple and they sent them to me. This was one of them, and I know I am one of the last people to get on the Earthwise Beauty train, but I am on it and I am here to stay because this product is amazing. It would be great if you have acne prone skin. It would be great if you just have normal skin. It is beautiful. It is an aloe-based face serum, so it's very hydrating, but it's not an oil, so you can really mix it with your skincare as you need it. But it's just a beautiful product. And when I use this, my skin is just happy. Like, it's hydrated, I don't get as many breakouts. Something about this, my skin just really jives with it. It has a little bit of a funny smell. That's the only thing I will say, caution you about it. It has a very earthy smell to it. It has a very natural smell. But what that means is that Earthwise Beauty isn't adding ingredients to alter the scent. The scent of this product is really the active ingredients that are doing good for your skin. And so I'm fine with it, but it is a beautiful, beautiful product. I'm going to be talking more about Earthwise Beauty in 2020. I'm going to have a kind of brand overview and my thoughts on it coming up. But if I'm talking about my favorites for 2019, this definitely has to be included in there. I love it. For oil serums, one that has totally swept me away is this one from Carrie Grant. I know we keep hearing me talk about Carrie Grant, but I really have been having a love affair. This is her essential serum, and once again, I'm into simple skincare. I'm really into skincare that just works. And what I like about this is it is moisturizing, but it's not heavy. It sinks into my skin. It just works well. It's a beautiful product. I have so much respect for Carrie Grant, but if you want an oil-based serum, this is a fantastic one. I have really been enjoying this. It's been helping my skin out a lot. I typically use it at night, but it is not too heavy, but definitely effective, which is what I am looking for in an oil-based serum. For moisturizers, actually I find a lot of products I love from the Petit Boar boxes, but one that I definitely fell in love with is the Osea Atmosphere Protection Cream. This came in one of our Petit Boar boxes, and I'd been nervous to try this out because I thought it would be too heavy. But it is a beautiful moisturizer that's more on the lightweight side, but not too heavy. I've talked about this in my skincare recommendations for oily skin. It might not be enough of a moisturizer if you have more dry skin, but for me, on the oily side, and I think if you're oily to normal skin, this would be a beautiful, beautiful product. Osea products in general are just beautiful, but this has definitely become one of my favorite moisturizers. And I've made a dent in it, which may not seem like a lot, but I have a lot of skincare products and somehow a lot of moisturizers. And I keep coming back to this one, especially now that we're in winter. I've been using this one regularly and really enjoying it. So speaking of moisturizers, I got a sample of this product. I fell in love with it, and then I went ahead and purchased the full size of it, and I hate to say it, but I'm still in love with it. This is the Josh Rosebrook Nutrient Day Cream, and this is what I use for my SPF. This is SPF 30, and what I really like about this product is, say it with me, it is lightweight. It is really hard with my oily skin to find sunscreens in particular that are not heavy on my skin, that don't make my skin more oily or greasy throughout the day. And this is one of the only ones that really works for me. It rubs in easily, it doesn't white cast me, I can wear it alone, I can wear it under other makeup products, it just works really well. It's expensive, but you know, a little bit goes a long way, and I hate saying that I love it, but I definitely do. I also really like the Hanua Skincare Malo Day Cream. It's a bit more of an affordable option. That one is a bit heavier, but it does still work well with my oily skin. This one's just a little bit lighter, so I prefer this one, but I really like that one as well. I've really been impressed by Hanua Skincare products in general, but this one, if I had to say out of the two, this one beats that one just a smidge, but they're both really good. So I have a couple more products. One I have to talk about is, you know, I love wearing makeup, but we gotta get the makeup off. And really my all-time favorite way to remove my makeup is to use the Leilani Pamplemousse Cleansing Oil. I've gone through an entire bottle of this. I bought another one. And now I'm this far through this bottle, and when this runs out, I've got some other cleansers I need to make my way through, but once I make a dent in those, I will definitely be repurchasing this. The reason I love this so much is because it emulsifies in water. So you squirt this out, you massage on your face, it breaks down your makeup, breaks down all of your makeup, breaks down mascara, everything. And then you splash water on your face, it emulsifies in water, which means you don't have to use a damp washcloth to remove the oil cleanser before washing your face. You can just kind of rinse this off with water and then go immediately in with your face cleanser, which to me is huge. Is it that much work to really get a damp washcloth and remove your oil cleanser? No, but if I can skip that step, I will. And I can definitely skip that step when I'm using this cleanser. It really just works well. It's a beautiful product and it smells great too because it smells like grapefruit, which I'm always happy about. But I really love Leilani skincare. Leilani skincare makes some outstanding products and this is definitely one of them for me. So I talked about having acne and I have this unwanted visitor on my forehead. And sometimes this happens even with the best of skincare. If you have acne prone skin, or even if you don't, like sometimes you just get breakouts. And I've tried a lot of different spot treatments, but this is one that I found that really does the trick. And this is the Derma E spot treatment. And part of the reason this works so well is it has 2% salicylic acid, which is quite a bit of salicylic acid, but you just put a little bit right on the spot. You can even put it on, like if you feel like you're getting a breakout, you know what I mean, but you can sometimes feel like you're getting a breakout. You just put this on and it does an amazing job of either just preventing the breakout from showing up in the first place, or if you get one, really helping to speed up the healing process. So like I said, I've tried a lot, but this is definitely one of the best. It's the easiest to use. It's clear, which means you could also use it during the day if you need to. You can use it at night or during the day. It's not, you know, some crazy colored blob on your forehead. It is really easy to use. It's definitely a product that has become a staple for me in 2019. The last two products I'm going to talk about are masks. Who doesn't love a good face mask? I certainly do, and I've got two different ones. The first one I don't have with me currently because I'm trying to use up some other masks, and I used up this one. I haven't repurchased it yet. Trying to be good about that. But it is, not surprisingly, the Leilani Mermaid Mask. I love this mask. It is the best mask I've ever tried. Hands down. I am still waiting to find a mask that beats that one. And I haven't so far. But what I like about it is just so soothing on your skin. It's moisturizing, but it's not too heavy. It's not too thick. It's a mask that I feel like no matter what type of skin you have, whatever, you know, problems that you're dealing with your skin, this mask is somehow just magically good for it. It leaves my skin so soft, so smooth. If I have acne, it really helps to calm the acne down. It just helps to moisturize and hydrate my skin. It is the best mask. I am going to mention one other mask that I really like because it's a different type of mask than the mermaid mask. The mermaid mask is just a very nurturing mask. This one is a chemical exfoliating mask because I talked about a physical exfoliator earlier, but sometimes you also want a chemical exfoliator. And my favorite mask for that is the Maya Chia Refreshment Mask. This is a new release from Maya Chia this year, and it is a beautiful product. First off, it is the most beautiful blue color. Second, it smells like mint. It is so beautiful. But what I really like about this is it's not an overly harsh mask. Some chemical exfoliants can be a little bit too much. This does a great job of exfoliating your skin, but it doesn't burn, it doesn't sting. It does tingle a little bit from the mint, but it's nothing that's uncomfortable. Some chemical exfoliating masks feel hot. This one to me feels cooling, which is a much more comfortable sensation for me. I know it's an expensive product, but if you're looking for a chemical exfoliator, this is the one I would recommend. I have very much enjoyed it, and I'm so glad that Maya Chia released this product. I know I didn't touch on every product I love or every category of hair care, skincare, and body care, but I really just want to share with you the products that I truly and genuinely have been loving in 2019. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other videos in this end of year wrap up. series, and also so you don't miss any of my new content in 2020. I have a lot of video ideas and I have a lot of content that I'm super excited about, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Also check out my Instagram. My handle's at naturallybeautifulgirl for more non-toxic, cruelty-free, and sustainable living content. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'm looking forward to sharing 2020 with you. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!